The father gave the eggs to his son while he was hungry, but the son accidentally breaks the egg. The whole family ate the broken egg, but when it came to the father, there was only one drop left. The family felt guilty. The last meal was a week ago, but the father didn't care. He measured the time with his hand. He knew the sun was setting, so he sent the family back to the cave. After all, night is still very scary for them. Originally there were many primitive people living here, but they all met with various misfortunes. In the end, only the Gollum family survived to this day. Of course, thanks to their father, because he had his own rules for survival. He refused to accept anything new. Only when he was hungry did he take the family out to look for food. But the eldest daughter was tired of this dark life. Every time she returned to the cave, she climbed to the top to feel the sunset until the light disappeared. She would not return to the cave. The father and daughter had a big fight about it. The father knew his daughter wanted the light, but for the safety of his family, he could only live carefully, even if his rebellious daughter didn't understand him. But that night, her daughter was attracted by the light outside the cave. Soon after, the father realized his daughter was gone. He braved the danger and went out of the cave. It was the first time he saw the night outside. For the sake of his daughter, he went out into the night. After finding his daughter, the father's first concern was whether his daughter was hurt. Then he scolded her severely. Suddenly the father heard something. It turned out to be an owl that smelled the human scent. Luckily, the father escaped with his daughter in time. After dawn, the women returned to the cave. It was then that the eldest daughter told her family what had happened last night. It turned out that she had met a boy who knew how to make fire. The boy told her that there would be a disaster here soon. Before he left, he gave her a conch. He said she could call out to him in times of danger. But the whole family got nervous. For them, the unknown is danger. The eldest daughter tried to call out to the boy with the conch to prove that she wasn't in danger. But as soon as she blew the conch, it was smashed by the nervous family. The father blamed her for only bringing danger to the family. The eldest daughter could not say what she wanted. But then the ground suddenly began to shake. Soon there were cracks in the canyon. Father told everyone to hide in the cave. But the cave was shattered by a falling rock right in front of us. The father used his own body to protect the family. In the end, the family was all right. But the home they had lived in for so many years was completely lost. Looking at the handprints on the rocks, my father couldn't imagine. If he had gone into the cave, the family would have been buried here forever. At that moment, the eldest daughter discovered a scene that shocked her. She didn't realize that behind the cave they had been living in was such a beautiful world. But she didn't have long to admire it. The owls behind them found them. The father didn't have time to think. He jumped off the cliff with his family.